that basketball game. It's not going to go your way very often. The three ball, too critical in today's NBA.
Out to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Anthony. It's rebounded by New York. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if you're doing that, Randall, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anthony with it, working on one, and the shot goes in. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive start.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
yaaa in the post, guarded by Fultz. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And Orlando making a change here. Okiki's checked in. Magic leading by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bounce pass Anthony. Isaac finds Bamba. No good on that one. New York shooting an impressive 60% early. There at the pass to yaaa. To the wing right side. Back to Walker. Inside. yaaa. Isaac with some nice deep. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Magic up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. The indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Guard set is Fultz and Suggs. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. And it's Okiki in at the small forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and great.
In for the Magic.
1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Fultz. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
The assist.
14 points for Markelle Fultz.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Passes to Barrett. yaaa in the post. Anthony on him. Here's yaaa. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Walker the pass to Randall. New York moving the ball around. Pass to yaaa. From inside. Uses the glass to comb it in. yaaa's got 6 points.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Orlando leading by 10. Here's Fultz. 14 points for him. One second left.
Well, boy, Kemba Walker looks engaged and active.
And so it's Orlando going into the break with a... And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to...
Magic
Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Lopez. Isaac comes in for Wendell Carter. Okiki's checked in for Wagner. And it's Fultz in for Cole Anthony.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now.
2 minutes.
And he's out there with yaaa. Then it's Reddish. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's quickly in at the 1.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Stolen by Bamba. Quickly against Fultz. Isaac misses. Knicks trail by 11. It's Barrett on the wing. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Quickly. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. 1:12 left in the third. Okiki passes to Fultz. Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Quickly. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken in the fourth. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They're led by as many as 14 points. Out to the right wing. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. Isaac outside. Here's Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Orlando leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Fultz. Drops in the layup for 2. Fultz has got 16 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Toppin can't get it to go.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
3 seconds left. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Orlando. Hit by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. A moment now to reset the lights. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic. And the wings, Suggs and Isaac. Bamba is out there with Carter. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Walker. Now, here's Reddish. Now, here's Barrett. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Carter. Anthony taking his time here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Bamba's shot is off.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Carter. Randall against Isaac. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Now the pass to Suggs. Clock at 6. Isaac kicks to Suggs. They get a hand on it.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this match. You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Anthony, the pass to Bamba. Isaac outside. Orlando moving the ball. Second shot opportunity. Randall with the block.
How about Randall with the send it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Magic substitution.
Barrett with the ball. Wide open look for yaaa. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Magic have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered by Noel. Another miss by Orlando. And here are the Knicks. 8-point game. Here's yaaa. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I think the fact of the matter is all the tools are there for Jonathan Isaac. It's really a matter of being consistent for this young guy.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rose. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That is unbelievable. One of the best big shot makers this game has ever seen.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 5. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Cole Anthony.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Magic was saying to his team. He told them to play smart, but not to be cautious. He said, look, we got this lead by playing our way, and we'll keep it by doing the same. Guys, we'll see what happens.
Thank you, David. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Got it. And now they trail by just 4. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
That's the first. That puts them up by 5.
Cole Anthony at the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Barrett for 3. Trifecta.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for the...
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game. And so here is New York. Here's yaaa. Offline.
Well, he's got tremendous long arms, but Jonathan Isaac so good at contesting that shot.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, MP saying all the right things in public. What did you expect? That's what he's supposed to say. But I'm hearing he wants out. That's right. He wants to be traded. The coach doesn't like him. He doesn't like the coach. So it's no surprise, really. Plus, he's spoiled. He's used to getting whatever he wants just because people know his face. But it doesn't work like that in the NBA. You got to earn your respect here. If MP thinks a change of scenery is going to solve all his problems, he got another thing coming to him. He's got to learn to respect the game. The basketball gods are what they call them. There's no shortcuts in this league. Doesn't matter how famous you are off the court.
T-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your. She digging me too. We digging each other. The shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing the smooth. The rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with if you stepped on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stepped on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it in stride. With trillion foolish pride. Crossing me never ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like chain. My granny was
fun, you know.
Going back to your lineup, did you have a card that you would consider your MVP throughout this tournament?
That's an interesting question. I'm gonna give it to Scottie Pippen, a guy a lot of people maybe don't even run, but a guy I can dribble with defensively. He's really solid. That's who I gotta give it to.
He was all right in the NBA, I think. I remember him playing just a couple titles,
a couple championships.
He was all right. Well, Ty, I'm so glad to see you in the finals. I know it's going to be a great matchup with Definitive. Any shout-outs you want to give?
Shout out to my girlfriend, my brother, and my mom especially. Those three helped me get through probably the toughest 30 hours or so of my life. So shout out to them.
They say a true character is measured by how they deal with adversity. And Ty, here you are in the finals. Best of luck, my man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How do you make the guy who changed the game even better? Give him flow. Make him lighter. Drop the rubber. Now more grip. Look at that stick. Lighter, grippier, quicker. Curry Flow 9.
One of the most popular cards in my team is Steph Curry, of course. And I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot of Curry three-pointers in the finals. So let's see how much you know about Steph's road to becoming a record-breaking star. That's right, it's time for more 2K TV Interactive, this week brought to you by Curry Brand. How many seasons has Steph Curry played in the NBA? Is it 10, 11, 12, or 13? Steph has played 13 seasons in the NBA. That's crazy. It doesn't seem like that long, but he's got 3 championships. Man, what a career so far. And he's been with the Golden State Warriors since they drafted him back in 2009. So was he picked 2nd, 3rd, 5th, or 7th? He has to be the best 7th pick of all time, for sure.
Our next guest needs no introduction. You can catch him splashing threes all over the NBA 2K League and also shredding up the competition on the My Team digital courts. Splash, welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
Thanks for having me. I always love being on 2K TV. And of course, I'll let you guys know in the last finals, I will be back, and here we are.
I know a lot of people look at you as the favorite in this matchup. What did losing last year, what did that experience help with this year heading into the finals in terms of your mental state and your mental preparation?
Last year, I played the game as much as I could, probably was staying up 20 hours to try to get every single angle of my game perfected. But the thing I failed to understand was when you go out there, I can be the perfect player. You're not going to play perfect. It's just almost impossible. If everybody played perfect, nobody would lose. That's how hard it is when you're playing a high-level opponent. So the thing I'm going to be working on is just composure. If I was the avatar, it would be my 5th element. I want composure as my element. This is my 4th finals in the last 2 years. Made the finals of the 2K League, ended up coming up short. Made the finals versus Ty Debo. Ended up coming up short. Ended up making the Olympic finals. Yes, there's an Olympic finals for the video game, for the professionals. Ended up coming up short. This is my 4th finals in 2 years. If I just lose in this one, at this point, I'm just cursed. So I gotta come out alive.
I have to ask about your lineup. Did you have a card that you would consider your MVP card during this run to the finals?
The card, and a lot of people don't even have them. I would say I had 2 MVPs. The first one would be the mailman, Karl Malone. You have to obtain, I believe, 3,300 cards to get him. He came out there and hooped. Like, if we had the Game Boy and cut the net like this was college championship, he would have got that Game Boy. So by far, that was my MVP, and I think you'll have to watch out for him. Second would be the new Opal Cade Cunningham. I've been waiting for a tall point guard that isn't Ben Simmons or Magic Johnson to come out for a while, so we end up getting the perfect player in Cade Cunningham, shifty dribble style, quick jump shot. Those were probably my 2 MVPs, and it's not like it's gonna change.
We're the land of the free.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you. Allie, it's all you.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Christian Wood out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Matthews in for 3. And for New York, Barrett plays the small forward with Randall. Junior, he's checked in for Wall. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside, Green. Back to Porter. Pass to Wood. Wood with the stuff.
You see rolling out of the screen. Wood is a fluid athlete for a guy inside.
Rose against Porter. Noel.
2 minutes.
Here's AI. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
The Rockets trail. Now here's Porter. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And it's blocked by Noel. It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. From deep, Rose. Here's AI. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And this run has been fueled by second chance points.
1:24 left to play in the first. Porter pass to Tatum. Back to Porter. Here he goes. And then Porter with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Back to Rose. Pass to Noel. And that one's good. AI. He's got 6.
It's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Matthews. Green up top, guarded by Rose. Outside for Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership. I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easy it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Green in the post, guarded by Barrett. 13 feet out. And it's Green missing. Here's Rose with 1 on the clock. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a health. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Emmanuel quickly is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Toppin. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's AI in at the 4. That's the group for New York starting the second. Pass to Reddish. Porter against quickly. Back to Reddish. Here's AI. No good off the glass. Knocks it loose. Inside. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now Shooter, looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Porter in the post. He's against Toppin. Clock at 6. Porter against Walker. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Toppin. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Well, the Rockets shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Quickly against Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Martin. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Count that bucket.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Quickly outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Everything looked good until the finish. And all.
Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense on him. And he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the layup.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That one on Schroeder. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
Randall, he's checked in for New York. Barrett comes in for Quickly. Ball no good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
They double Randall. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss. They can live with it.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Walker. Inside. Here's AI. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety.
To the middle. Matthews' shot is good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
New York.
Timeout called. The Knicks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof.
So that's the end of the first half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with their... Ends up going with a whole new group. Houston has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Kevin Porter. David Nwaba is out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Şengün in at the 5.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Pass to Reddish. Here's AI. 12 points for him. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Porter. Here's Şengün. Now here's Schroeder. Back to Martin. Goes back up. Here's Şengün. And at last, they get one to fall.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Walker against Porter. Got a hand on it. Outside Nwaba. Pass to Porter.
2 minutes.
Left side Nwaba. Back to Porter. The Knicks with the rebound.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
quarter against Walker. Here's yaaa. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. The all too common basketball one-on-one. The shot goes up, put a body on someone.
Here's Porter. Off the left rim and out. New York has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they're trying to find a way to get back on track. Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops. Over it.
Quickly against Schroeder. To the paint. Here's yaaa. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Kevin Porter.
First team foul.
No good on that one. For the Knicks, Gibson's checked in for Toppin. Barrett comes in for Reddish. And Rose is subbed in for Quickly. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter.
I see him.
Rose against Schroeder. Pass to Tate. Shot clock at 5. And he lays it up and in. Tate's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give us any easy baskets.
So hits one and misses one at the line. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his third foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And so it's the New York Knicks looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett out there with Derrick Rose, and it's yaaa in at the power forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. From 6 feet out, he nails it. 20 points for him. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Another thing I've noticed is their work on the offensive glass. Creating extra opportunities has been the key.
Wall is a smart point guard. Look, he utilized the screen and roll beautifully. Look how he threaded the needle.
Pass to yaaa. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Knicks. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for joining us. So long and good night, everyone.
Hey, look, man, we need to talk about this Kendrick Perkins report.
What about it?
Look, Perkins is a big personality, but he's not a straight-up liar. So, look, I need to know if there's any truth to this. Do you want out?
Look, I don't know where he getting all this from, bro, but I ain't say nothing to nobody.
But it's true.
I mean, I've been thinking about it, yeah.
Well,
this ain't the first place I want to go to anyway. You know, then you got all that drama, and I'm just starting my career, bro. This just don't feel right, man.
Like a gut feeling.
Yeah, like that feeling you get when you're about to do something so stupid.
Yeah, like when you tried to dunk on your dad in 7th grade.
He fouled me.
He didn't.
Look, my point is this. I feel like that when I think about staying. Bro, I only feel good when I think about leaving. That's the honest truth.
So you want out?
Yeah. You mad?
Mad? Dog, this is your career. No, I'm not mad. And everything you're saying is right on. I mean, you didn't want to go in the first place. It really hasn't been the best situation, and it sounds like you just want a fresh start. I think that's fair.
Okay, so what we do now?
Well, lucky for you, I already made an appointment with your agents. I did that when the rumors broke. I figured they were just going to tell you to weather the storm, but, I mean, now that you actually want to leave, I guess I'll go with you.
Hey, look, we can figure out a strategy. We can get on top of this thing now.
Yeah, that's why you pay me.
May throw you in a little Christmas bonus, too.
Yeah, I won't say no.
I appreciate you, Rick.
Anytime.
I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that... My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your... She digging me too. We digging each other to shovel the crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth. Breaking the rules. Keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy. Don't knock on my groove. You used to with... You stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stuck on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This big trilly, I'm foolish. Pride crossing me, never ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like fish. They for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time you know the gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the gold chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game.
In the finals.
Last question for you. Winning this tournament, winning it all, what would it mean for your legacy to you?
My legacy right now is the goal that I want to end this 2K with. And right now I'm chasing a couple of players. Like shout out to JBM in the 2K League, back-to-back point guard champion. Shout out to the whole Wizards organization in the 2K League. Shout out to Dave Fry, back-to-back champion. Shout out to Ty Debo, last year's champion, makes finals again. So me and him are both, you know, in that talk right now. But I think I'm the only player in the my team Mount Rushmore who somehow is on the Mount Rushmore with no...
Good evening. Yeah, love his game. That was a good report. So the New York starting five. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Then it's Noel. Then there's Derrick Rose. And for Chicago, in the back.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past, guys. It's always fun to see them match up.
So for the Bulls, Green, he's checked in for Williams. White comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous man who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
Caruso, the pass to White. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Over quickly. Randall grabs the board.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Took him no time at all on that one. Chicago leading. Here's Caruso. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 107 left here in the first quarter.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Passes it to Walker. DeRozan against Randall. Back to Walker. Fires the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
For 3.
Walker's got 5 points so far.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Green left side. Shot clock at 5. Here's White. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Randall no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
And there's the pass to Caruso. Outside DeRozan. Over Reddish. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Knicks up 1 from the United Center in Chicago. Back. Well, arguably the premier sleeper pick of the 2020. And that shot certainly comes in handy for one of the league's smaller guards.
And some call it the giant killer. That floater game is a thing of beauty.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
White is out there with Green. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. New York trailing. Left side Walker. He dishes it to yaaa. Pass to Reddish. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. yaaa. Great tee that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to White. Now here's Dosunmu. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Good hands-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
And Kobe White in the open floor is a blur. Great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when to turn the Jets on. Timeout. Very big part of his offensive production. A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains
Into the first 2 quarters this week. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fair. Checked in for New York. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Ball against Rose. Now here's Vucevic. Tight defense on him. Basket counts. 16 points for Zach LaVine.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. AI is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Rose. Then it's Julius Randle.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And LaVine throws it down.
Attacking with purpose. LaVine takes the contact, finishes strong, now goes to the line for one more.
And New York making a change here.
15 shots.
Free throw good, LaVine. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But Greg, you lined up without that edge. How'd you do it?
No athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
The Bulls leading by 7. Ball feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to LaVine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Pan off right there, forcing the D's hands once he's this close.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Williams.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Walker. LaVine against Barrett. LaVine dishes to DeRozan. Over Reddish. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. DeRozan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Pass to Barrett. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Back to Walker.
2 minutes remaining.
Over to the left wing. That is the pass to AI. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Walker. No good from outside.
And they continue to control the ball.
Here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 15 points.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Passes it to Reddish. Back to Walker. Just over 3.5 minutes into the third quarter of play now. Shoots over DeRozan. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Kemba Walker.
Wow. He doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Chicago calls timeout. So for the Bulls. Green is checked in for DeRozan. Light comes in for LaVine. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Obi Toppin's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for R.J. Barrett. Caruso kicks to Green. Outside, White. It's tipped, and they get it back. Dosunmu's shot is off. Knicks trail by 9. AI passes to Reddish. To the paint. And AI with the basket on the assist by Walker.
A tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Green passes to Dosunmu. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Free throw line jump shot. Second chance effort. Vucevic. It's deflected. Feeds it to yaaa. New York moving it around. Toppin with it. Now Green defending. And then Toppin with the jam.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. The feed now to Vucevic. Over yaaa. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. It's Chicago. They lead by 5. And time for the short break. And stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution.
For the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Vucevic. Dean comes in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. yaaa is checked in for the Knicks. R.J. Barrett comes in for Quickly. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. And Levine on the wing. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the point. Here's yaaa. And he makes good on the lane.
Taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Chicago calls timeout. They're in front by 2. 1:58 left to play. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp. And his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded him with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep winning all those sets for him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now.
Okay, David, thanks. Ball against Rose. The pass to yaaa. Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Rose passes to yaaa. Down low. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Rose passes to yaaa. The jump hook. Rebound collected by LaVine. And here's LaVine who brings it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Gotta appreciate how aggressive Lonzo is. When he's feeling it, he keeps on shooting.
On its way from Rose for 2. Unable to get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Outside, LaVine. He kicks it to Vucevic. DeRozan surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. Ball from long range. And the Bulls another 3.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so Chicago takes this one.
Good
some moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Let me look at my schedule for next week, and I'll let y'all know.
Do you remember when we first met and Ricky asked us about doing things outside the norm?
And you said you can make anything work if I ball out. And that was the selling point. Ricky liked that.
I mean, I think the exact words were, there's not a vision you have for yourself that we can't make a reality.
What do you have, a photographic memory?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Point is, you want to trade, and we can make that happen for you. It just won't be immediate. And as always, the better you ball, the more options you have available to you.
Okay, cool. So what's next?
Well, the first thing we need to do is figure out where you want to play basketball. So I'm going to need your top 3 destinations.
Top 3? I thought I'd just come in here and
let you... We're just going to make it happen for you.
Well, yeah, I mean...
All right, look. It's a possibility. We are very good at what we do. We exhaust every avenue to get our clients what we want, but you don't have a no-trade clause. And in reality, people don't always get their first choice. So yeah, we need you to make a list. 3 preferred trade destinations. And then this way, you have a couple of good options, and the team has the flexibility to not feel like they're getting raked over the coals by you guys. MP, you know they don't even have to trade you if you don't want to, right?
Yeah, I hear you. That sounds fair.
Okay.
3 is good. I can make that work. I'll make it work.
Hey, MP, this is the fun part. Where do you want to go? Awesome.
Okay, so what now?
Well, if you want this to happen quickly, we can be aggressive, but it comes at the cost of more or less ruining the relationship with this front office. So if you can wait a little, we can work a little closer with them to ensure that everyone walks away feeling like a winner. No hard feelings.
So I want to go the no hard feelings route.
Okay.
You know, this is a business, and we need to see the long game. Yeah. I just don't know if this is the right decision for my future, but...
If you're comfortable waiting for a solid trade package to take shape, then that's the route we take. And we're still going to get you someplace totally acceptable. It's just going to take a little time.
Cool. Yeah. So how do we spin this narrative? You know, the press, they going to be all over this.
You can acknowledge a desire to be traded, MP. We don't need you to hide that. Mm-hmm. But you can't get specific. Don't talk about where you want to go, for instance. That'll dry up the trade market for you and make you an enemy in Harvey Lesser real quick.
I see.
So what are we thinking?
Look, I don't want to burn too many bridges this early in my career.
Okay.
We playing chess.
All right. Then we do the good soldier thing. Not an issue.
We'll take care of it. Get out of here. Go relax.
What would I do without you ladies? I'll see you soon.
Take care, MP.
So long.
All right, we got a thing at 3? Is it
yeah,
2?
And I just...
With no championship right now. So if I can win this championship, I think this may stabilize me as the best 2K player as of right now. Can I be surpassed? Yes, because everything's meant to be surpassed, but it just means I'm the perfect, versatile, all-around star on the video game. No matter what game mode you tell me to load up, I can make it far in that, and that just shows that I'm an amazing 2K player. So I believe I just have to come in here, make noise, and do what I'm on this earth to do, which is play 2K from what it looks like. So hope I can make history.
Well, Splash, I know the fans are as excited.
New York City. The Big Apple is the destination for the Lakers. In a word, dominance. That's how you... Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Anthony. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the center position, locking down the middle. here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Anthony. Gordon Tucker comes in for LeBron. And Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. Clark, there's always a lot of player movement in the league in the offseason. How long do you think it takes a team with a reshaped roster to come together?
Longer than people want it to take. It usually takes a bit of time. I mean, that's a delicate dynamic when you talk about blending pieces together midstream. That's sometimes why teams fly under the radar as they're trying to work out their identity. And when the pieces fall into place, they really are off and running. To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
Here's yaaa. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 6 on the shot clock. That one's wide left.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Walker against Davis. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Johnson, he's checked in for Anthony Davis.
BA and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Here's Horton Tucker. Tipped. And it's Howard finishing it off. And the Knicks with the possession here. Trailing by 10. Walker against Nunn. Pass to yaaa.
Ooh, Howard with a block. Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Walker against Nunn. Johnson inside. That one no good. And New York will come the other way. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight. And you know, they might not be in the same conference, but with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
To the left side wing. Johnson finds Monk. Takes the three. He can't get that one to fall. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Lakers on top. And the high-flying Obi Toppin, the 8th pick in 20.
My dad's making
Boy, Toppin can throw it down with the best of them, Grant.
Oh, he sure can. And when he elevates, it's highlight reel material.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on. They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Johnson is out there with Taylor Horton Tucker. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Monk in at the shooting guard position. Nunn against Walker. The Lakers with a rebound.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Down low. Here's Johnson, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And a lot's changed for Kemba Walker. Bought out over the summer. And, of course, this was after he was sent out to Oklahoma City with the Thunder. Now, Kemba gave up some cash in that buyout, but he feels like he's in
It hasn't even been close. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters. Both teams making substitutions here. Well, a surprising stat, Clark. The last two seasons, for the first time in league history, guards scored more points in the paint than centers or forwards.
How amazing is that, B.A.? What a transformation we've seen in the game at all levels, but particularly the NBA. Things have been inverted. It used to be you threw the ball inside to get high percentage shots. Now this is primarily a drive and kick league. Drive for the rim or shoot threes.
We've got R.J. Barrett. Derrick Rose is out there with Julius Randle. And it's yaaa in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Westbrook finds James. James double teamed. Anthony with it. From 8 feet away, it's deflected. Here's Barrett. Rejected by James.
Great anticipation at times from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nunn's checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've just...
Watch out below. Big finish.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Barrett against Davis. Shot is good by Barrett.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Left side Monk. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Randle. Here's yaaa. And that's an air ball. Not even close.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
New York has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Barrett. Here's yaaa. Good. He's got 6.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Barrett against James. Offensive board. Outside Monk. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James.
3-point goal.
James has got 8 assists here tonight. Now a timeout called by New York.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season is still producing at an MVP level.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Reddish. Back to Walker.
Right here.
Gibson with it. Guarded by Howard. Reddish on the wing. Takes a 13-footer. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Horton Tucker. Walker covering. Here's Johnson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will...
The Lakers substitution.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Davis slides in at 4 with Howard playing center. Russell Westbrook out there with LeBron James. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Westbrook, that's good. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grab.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's the second person.
Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, B.A., what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ariza's checked in for Howard. Ellington comes in for Anthony. Bradley, he's checked in for James. And it's Augustine in for Westbrook.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's AI. Ariza pulls down the board.
It's just a bad foul. You gotta be smarter than this.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you.
13 fouls.
Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Pass to Augustine. The teardrop. That shot off the mark. New York has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Here's AI. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences. You can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Basket counts.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
36 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Augustine. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bradley. Here's Ariza. And again, no good by the Lakers. Takes it inside. Here's AI. The Lakers with a rebound. Outside Augustine. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
This might be an uncomfortable question here, but what's it like to be the subject of so many trade rumors?
Okay, it's kind of like being lost in a desert without any water, and you're hearing people talk about this awesome water fountain they just saw.
Interesting, so it sounds like a trade would be a huge relief.
That's not what I said, John.
Now, you just compared the trade rumors to a water fountain in the desert.
Yeah, I did.
Well, that makes it sound like you would really welcome a trade out of here.
Next question.
All right, our next guest is 50 grand richer and on his way to compete for a total of potentially $200,000. Swaggy P. Holmes, are you ready to bring some swag into the finals, my man?
Yes, sir, I am. I'm ready to get it going.
Does going up against Splash add any extra pressure to you, or are you just sticking to your game and you're ready for this challenge?
I've known Splash for about, I want to say, 5 years. We're really good.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. Well, the weekend has officially begun. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin.
Sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Newton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's tonight.
Substitution for the
What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
Ayton with it. Picked up by Barrett. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Sun changes for Phoenix. Kaminsky is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Jay Crowder's subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Walker the pass to yaaa. Kicks to Reddish. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. yaaa in the post. He's against Crowder. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's quickly missing. Suns trail by 3. It's Crowder on the wing. Quickly covering. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Will it go? And Crowder jams it in.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Walker dishes to yaaa. The shot's good.
Tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Payne's shot is good.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Quickly. Looking out to Walker. Gibson against McGee. The pass to Reddish. Goes up from the top of the key. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne passes to Booker. Banked in off the glass.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
To the paint. Here's yaaa. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. yaaa's got his second basket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points.
And a high-scoring first quarter. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure even when it gets...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. And he's out there with yaaa. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Walker in the point. Crowder inside. Quickly covering. Crowder, the pass to Kaminsky. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from yaaa. The Knicks leading by 5. Quickly kicks to Walker. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Quickly the pass to yaaa. Outside Walker. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Here's yaaa, and the layup falls. yaaa's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Knicks.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Phoenix calls timeout. Let me remind the audience, Brett Berry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks out front. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius. Both teams will make substitutions. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. And it's Kaminsky in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Payne, guarded by Walker. From 12 feet out. That no good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Suns trail by 11. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Booker outside.
Come to me, come to me.
Pass to Payne. Bridges for 3. And the Suns get it back. Here's Crowder. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. yaaa's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Barrett penetrated. And Barrett runs it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Booker. And he gets the bucket. Booker. Second bucket of the night.
And Booker, no fear at going to the basket. He's got the size as a 2-guard to do that.
Fires from deep. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
In the corner, Crowder with it. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Some solid defense there from yaaa. Pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. And that one drops. AI's got 10.
And we all know Walker can score, but he's also terrific at finding his teammates.
The kick out to Crowder. Misses the three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. DA, thank you. Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. Quickly comes in for Reddish. And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Saric comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Payne. AI right side. No good, shot missing. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Johnson's got the ball. Ball outside. Here's Saric. The 9-footers on the mark. 9 points in the game so far.
Now, Saric on the inside has really good quality footwork.
Ball against Walker. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul's got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Booker. Shoots from the right block. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From deep, Walker. No good that time. And so it's New York feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, Dice.
Substitutions. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Johnson. And it's Crowder in for Booker. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
You've got Emmanuel quickly. AI is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Reddish. And it's McBride in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Reddish. Passes it to Quickly. Gibson against Crowder. Quickly. And it's good for 2. Quickly's got his first basket of the night.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for
Julius Randle.
Those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
At the elbow, Paul. Knicks with the rebound.
And he's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Reddish the pass to AI. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Paul with the bucket ball.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Quickly the pass to yaaa, and he banks in the layup.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going is fully on display here.
So no problem for the if they get the win. They poured it out tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You're looking comfortable out there. You feeling good? You feeling good?
Oh, man, look, I got a nice rhythm with my teammates, with the media. Hey, me and Coach starting to see eye and eye. Well, I think we're starting to see eye and eye.
Well, speaking of Coach, I just had a conversation with him, and I think he's ready to get you in the starting lineup.
Are you serious?
Do I look like Ashton Kutcher?
Who?
Punked.
I don't know what you're talking about, Coach.
Oh, man, you're making me feel old, MP. Come on. Well, look, all kidding aside, you're the starter.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yo, look, I'm ready. This is what I do. I'm ready to go out there, show the city what I got, baby. Thank you, Coach G. Woo! I'm starting, man. Dude.
Since the 4th grade, football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life for such a dirty game. I'm digging your. She digging me too. We digging each other. The shovel the crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and. Playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with if you stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stuck on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My